a feeling that 24 hours are simply not enough. It addresses the exhaustion from working hard but still not making progress towards goals. The solution presented is that the real key isn't working more hours, but mastering how time is used. It promises the viewer that today, they will learn to take control of their time and become more productive. The time crisis. This section paints a relatable picture of how time seems to slip away in modern life. People start the day with high hopes but end up distracted and unproductive. The section explains that the real issue isn't laziness, but rather a lack of time management. People mistake busyness for productivity, when true success comes from being intentional with time. The main message is clear: you don't need more time, you need clarity on where your time is going. This shift in perspective leads into the story of someone who learned this lesson the hard way. The wake-up moment. The narrative introduces Daniel, a young graphic designer who dreams big but lacks the time to make it happen. Daniel's turning point comes when he misses out on a life-changing opportunity due to being overwhelmed by distractions. This moment of failure forces him to realize that his chaotic approach to time is the root cause of his problems. From that point on, Daniel takes control. He tracks every minute of his day, identifies inefficiencies, and begins to protect his priorities. His transformation is dramatic. In just 3 months, he doubles his income and regains a sense of purpose. His success wasn't luck, but the result of mastering his time. This sets up the practical tips to follow. Time audit and awareness. The first actionable tip is to perform a time audit. The narrative emphasizes that you cannot improve what you cannot measure. Daniel's realization came when he tracked his time and discovered he was losing significant hours on trivial tasks, like switching between apps. The advice here is to be brutally honest with yourself and track every part of your day for 3 days. This simple but powerful tool reveals time leaks and empowers you to take action to recover lost hours. The section ends by explaining how awareness is the first step to mastering time. The power of prioritization. Prioritization is the next key to time mastery. The narrative introduces the 80-20 rule, explaining that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. Daniel learned this through trial and error, realizing that responding to every message made him feel productive, but didn't actually move the needle forward. He refocused by protecting his most important tasks and scheduled time for deep work, leaving less important tasks for later. The new habit of asking, "What must I do today?" over, "What should I do today?" helped him shift from reactive to proactive. Prioritization turns time into a strategic investment, rather than a wasted resource. Time blocking mastery. Time blocking is introduced as a powerful tool for managing time. Daniel built a structured daily calendar where each hour had a specific purpose. This method eliminates decision fatigue, makes time flow smoothly, and ensures that nothing slips through the cracks. The narrative highlights that time blocking is not about rigidity, but about building rhythm and eliminating guesswork. With this structure in place, Daniel overcame procrastination and achieved his goals without sacrificing family time. Time blocking turned his plans into reality and made his day more predictable and productive. The section transitions to the importance of consistency. Discipline over motivation. Discipline is portrayed as the true force behind success, rather than motivation, which is often fleeting. The narrative explains that Daniel didn't always feel motivated to wake up early or start working, but his discipline kept him consistent. The 5-minute rule is introduced as a trick: commit to just 5 minutes of a task, and often that's enough to overcome resistance. Discipline is about showing up even when it's difficult, when no one is watching, and when it's not exciting. This is the differentiator between those who manage time and those who truly own it. The narrative sets up the conclusion by hinting at the final step that ties everything together. The conclusion reinforces that mastering time is not about adding more hours to the day, but about making each hour count. The section reviews the key concepts: auditing time, prioritizing important tasks, blocking out distractions, and relying on discipline over fleeting motivation. Daniel's story is highlighted as proof that anyone can reclaim their time and transform their life. The narrative invites the viewer to take immediate action by starting with a time audit, tracking their day, and discovering where they can save hours. The final CTA encourages the viewer to like, share, and subscribe for more time mastery tips, motivating them to take control of their most valuable resource, time.